It's still coming down, actually. I think it's starting to turn into ice or sleet. Over here, as you can see. Oh, man. Went inside. Ugh. Look at that. Nice and covered in here. Alright, let me grab my gym bag and then I'll head to the back. Alright, so I'm back here. I don't know if you can see it, but it's still falling out here. You can probably hear it hit my insulation down here. Yeah, it's ice. Alright, so here is the... Alright, so it's been 2 days since it snowed and I made that rear AC advice video, trying to get some advice on that. The snow's pretty much gone. I'll show you out here. You can see it's pretty much gone. It's pretty warm today. It's actually really nice, but it's only like 48, and that's about as warm as it's going to get for the next few days. It should be a high of 60 by the weekend, which is when I plan on laying my floor down. But that's what I'm doing right now. I'm about to head to a house. They said that they have to move and everything needs to go, so a lot of stuff's for free. So I'm going to see if I can find anything that I can use to build my kitchen slash desk area slash battery bank area, closet, etc. That whole side area. Just see what I can put in here, see what they have for free, as well as I asked them if they had any camping stuff because I need a stove, a cooler, and anything else just that I might need eventually. I'm gonna look and see what they have. So I'm about to head there, and then after that I'm going to one of my mechanics. He's a friend of mine, and I just asked him if he could walk me through removing that AC, and I'm gonna try to record a little of the conversation for me as well as to post on here possibly if it goes well. I'm gonna see how that goes. So that's what's happening today. If I can get that out today, he's gonna walk me through it, and then I'm gonna do it myself. More than likely, unless he offers, but we'll see what happens. But yeah, or if he just doesn't want to charge a whole lot to do that, we'll see. But that needs to come out today, ASAP, either today or tomorrow, and then I can start laying the floor in this weekend, and then we can start building some things. So that's what's going on, and here we go.
Yeah, I see it. Okay. There's one key. So that one, you can take this hose and put it here. Follow what I'm saying? Take this hose right here off your motor and put it on the heater cord. Now where's the other end of the heater cord? I'd have to take all this out. I can't see shit. Take your clamp all the way off, take a razor knife and split the hose instead of trying on that nipple.
Break it, yeah.
Flatheads.
Something about those hoses down there. Who knows? Got it done. No more AC in there. But eventually I'll put one on. For now, just trying to pull that rear one out. Alright, so I just left from my friend who's the mechanic's shop, and he and one of his friends who also works there helped me get the hoses up front situated. That's pretty awesome because I've called around to other shops and they said $90 an hour was the flat rate no matter what, even just like to look at it and figure out what's going on. So let me pull this up. It's pretty warm now. But yeah, so I mean, he didn't charge me anything. I offered to like get him food and stuff, but he had already eaten. But yes, I no longer have a front AC compressor thing. If you've seen that footage footage, I pulled that out, or they pulled that out, just to get to the hoses. But I was like, I mean, the hose was cut off of it anyway. It's been open for a while, and it probably wouldn't work right if I tried. So eventually when I go to put an AC back in here, I'll just have to buy a new one. It's probably not going to be fun to have to pay for that, but still, you know, I'd rather have a nice new working one than an old one that's probably going to break down on me anyway, and they can already go ahead and take that out. So they got that out, cut the hoses from the rear, and fed my heat up front back into there. So I still have my heat up here, and then all I have to do for the back now is just cut the hoses, because they cut the hoses up front, so all the antifreeze just fell out, and we put some more in here before I left. But that's what's going on. He took a look at everything, put some transmission fluid in here, and running good right now. Happy about it. So now I can go take that rear AC out today. Yes, I'm thankful about that too. Finally getting to do that, and then I can start laying the flooring tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday if I need to. I'm hoping if I get started early tomorrow or Friday, I can't remember which day I'm planning to do it. But if I get started early, then it would only take me one day to lay down the floor. But we'll see how that goes. But I can move forward. You know, I just went through the drawers of these people's house outside. Outside they had like this garden, and they had this nice, the truck thing, what is it called? It goes in the bed of your truck, and it has the compartments where you open it up to get your tools out. And I actually want one of those, and I was looking at it like I would have gotten it, except I want to put it under the van. And my thinking with that is I have a lot of space under the van over by the side doors that has nothing under there. And I want to strap something under there that can be storage for tools, possibly a propane tank, because RVs have them underneath in that area. Mine did. And as well as maybe even my batteries, if I don't want to put them in the back, if there's enough space and if I can hook it up a certain way. But that's down the line. Nothing immediate I want to do with that. The only thing is I kind of wanted to figure that out now, because I would have to drill into the floor, and I don't want to have to take up my floor right there to put that in. But we'll see what happens. But that was the idea. That was the thinking, and that's why I was excited at first when I seen it. But it opens from the front or the top on both sides, and I would have to bolt it in from the top, and opening it, that it just wouldn't have worked. So I couldn't use that. But they had a lot of interesting things out there. And so there's a lot of stuff in there, but the lady was like ready to go, because she's just a friend of the people who own the house. They actually got a divorce, and the one lady is a traveling nurse, and she lives in Texas now. And they just want to get rid of the house, and they just left everything inside of there, and they obviously travel and have a lot of stuff in there, a lot of African American history stuff in there, which is really cool, like figures and artifacts and maps. And there's this nice black globe in there. It was pretty cool, but I have nowhere to put it, so I'm not gonna waste, you know, getting that. And there was like a map, which I kind of wanted to get and put in here somewhere, but I'm trying to be more conscious about what I'm bringing in, because I still have to get rid of a lot of my stuff in my basement. On the way to meet a guy, he has a shop, this warehouse that is for sale. I guess he just has a bunch of stuff in there. I don't know what it's for, or like how he normally does this, if it's like a store type of thing, or if it's a lot of his stuff and he's just trying to get rid of it and he just has it set up in there. But I'm still looking for a cooler. Well, I called him yesterday, and I didn't know this lady would have had coolers. So he has a few coolers for like $3 up to $7. So I'm going to check those out, see how clean they are. If they're better than this big one I got today, I may go ahead and get that, and then I'll just use that big one as like a trial run. That is my day. Well, not really, because I'm going to pull that rear AC out. So I guess I'll see you then. Well, I just left the guy who had the coolers for sale. He this huge building and all this stuff in there. Apparently him and his wife buy estate sales or whatever, go to estate sales, buy a bunch of stuff and resell it. And there's a building that is for sale, and I guess they know the people, and so they just have all their stuff in there. It just looks like this huge warehouse, a huge flea market basically. And so I got one of the coolers, the biggest one that they had. The only part about that cooler is it doesn't have a drain. Okay, so my broken one that I just got today for free has a drain, but it's just broken and a mess. But this one that's, you know, decent, I still have to clean it and everything, doesn't have a drain. So I could put a drain in myself if I want to, or I could just do no drain. I'm gonna figure that out as I go along. But yeah, so I got that. I got that. And I will show you all of that when I do my rear AC. I just stopped by Sheetz, which is, if you don't have a Sheetz near you, you may have a Wawa or something of that nature. It's just a gas station, and they also sell food there. They make the food fresh there. So I got me this bowl, kind of like a burrito bowl or whatever. I got like, dang it, I didn't put eggs on there. I knew I forgot something. I got some rice and beans and some steak and a bunch of vegetables and whatnot on it. So it's a bowl, and then, well, I went to wash my hands in the bathroom. I walk in, and this girl's putting on, well, she has on a dress. She's like looking in the mirror. I don't know if it's a prom dress or a wedding dress or what it was. It looks more like a wedding dress because it was really poofy and it was white. And I'm just wondering, why was she trying that on at Sheetz in the bathroom? I have no idea. I'm hoping that maybe, you know, it's a surprise. She doesn't want the other person to see the dress, and this was her only opportunity to do that. I'm just gonna go with that story, but yeah, I don't know why she's in a gas station bathroom trying on a wedding dress, but you know, maybe, I don't know. To each his own. Who knows what the whole situation is with that. But I am heading to go get some gas. I know I could have got it at Sheetz, but I'd rather go get it where I have a discount card at. And I think I'm just gonna head home. I was gonna stop by Lowe's, get some insulation to stuff into the holes that I pulled those wooden boxes out of. And also look at how much some plywood's gonna cost for my build. But I figure I could just do that tomorrow or Friday, whenever I start working on the floor. I'm not gonna wear myself out today because the sun's gonna go down in another hour. And I just want to get home and get me some food in my belly, and then pull that rear AC out. So that's what's going on. I'm about to go get me some gas, then head home, and you will see me pulling that rear AC out, and you'll find, or you're gonna see my haul from today. So I was gonna work on that rear AC, but it's starting to get colder out because the sun's going down. I'm tired. I've been gone all day, and I thought I only missed one episode of The Walking Dead, but apparently I missed 2 of this new, it's not a new season, it's just starting over again in February, so I missed 2 episodes, so I'm trying to catch up on that now, kind of into it. But I thought I'd come in here and show you this right now, and then tomorrow I'll come back out in the morning and work on the rear AC, and that'll just be a separate video doing that. But yeah, so I just wanted to show you what I got today. So first thing was this cooler. Well, this is the busted up cooler. It's all nasty on the inside, which can be clean, but the hinges are broken on it. So this was going to be just a little practice one, but I may go ahead and just clean it up even more and still could use it possibly. We'll see. This one I got just because it's a tall one and I can use this now. I'll just clean it out and I'll use it for now until I'm finished with my project. And on the inside, I have a bunch of little things that I got from that house that I went to. Let's see. Alright, so this is the little instrument thing I got. It's more decorative, I'm assuming, but I'll mess around with it. So it does that. Like I said, it's more of a decoration, but I'm still going to use it as an instrument just for fun. Got some WD-40, polyurethane. These lights are what I was talking about. They're black, but I'm going to see if they're like black lights. If not, I'm not going to use them, but I just got them just because all this was just bundled up for $10, both coolers and everything in here. A paintbrush for that polyurethane. This, it has a key on there too, so this works just to have it. A bunch of these that I can use for my cabinets and stuff just to make them match. Ratchet tie downs, brand new. Let's see. Some seeds. I think these are spinach seeds. Local seeds. I got a bunch of these hinges. They're white hinges. Right there. I think it's like 6 of those. This to help reinforce holding my cabinets and bed or whatever I start to build. That'll just be bolted to the floor to reinforce. And I got this. This is for a flower pot, but I think I'm gonna just take it apart and use these chains to hold up my table that's on my door. So I'll put this stuff back in here. So that was my haul from the house, the first stop. And this was $10, all of that. Both coolers and all that stuff. And this was from the second stop. So this is the trunk I was talking about. It is probably 12 inches high. You know, maybe a little higher than that. You can tell there's like a little something right there. Probably when it was pushed from the inside, if they stuffed too much stuff in there. But no, you can't really see it too well. There's too much stuff around here. This is the front of it. And this is what he was saying. He didn't have the key for the lock. Because there's a key that goes here, and then you can also put an extra lock on there if you want. And I was like, I don't really care. I don't really need to lock it like that. As long as the latches work. But when we opened it up, I looked in the corner, and there was the key right there. Still in the little thing. So I think this is like an actually pretty much brand new trunk. They probably never used it. Like legit. They probably stuck something in there, but didn't really use it much. Because it looks brand new, smells fresh. Just need to wipe it out a little bit. But yeah, so I have me a little trunk that I can use for storage. Here's my pan I got for $1. It's an IKEA and it's pretty heavy duty. It's a long handle. That's the only thing I don't know about. I wonder if I can. Oh, I don't know. Well, this is a little multi-tool thing that's down in there. And this has little mini screwdriver set type of thing in there. Flathead, Phillips, and something else. That was just cool, just for a few cents. So I got those 1, 2, 3, 4 things, as well as this cooler. So I went from no cooler to 3 coolers today. This cooler. So this one works and everything. It's just dirty. I gotta clean it. This will probably be my main cooler, more than likely, but we'll see what happens. And this is a cork board. This is just the back of the cork board, but I got the biggest one he had. I'd actually been looking for a dry erase board online last night, and then when I seen this, I was like, well, I'll just take this. It was $5. It's 4 foot by 3 foot, if I'm not mistaken, which is exactly what I needed. So this is the cork side that I'm going to use to face outward. But I got this because I want to cover this window up, and I'm going to use plywood eventually, but for now, I mean, and this might work and I might just leave this. I'm going to use this as the covering for this window instead of putting some wood up there. Everybody puts, I hope you can hear me good. I don't know if I'm cutting the audio or not. Everybody puts wood in their van nowadays. Like, well, not everybody, but almost everybody. You see it in a lot of builds. I mean, wood all over the place. And I love it. I love the smell of it. I love the look of it. That's my type of thing. But that's a lot of wood. And I just want to do something different as well. And plus, I want to do this on a budget. As cheap as I can. But still make it look nice. So I'm going to use this to cover up this window area. And I don't know if I'm going to put it on hinges like this. Or if this is just going to cover this and this, it won't be used for anything for right now. Until I figure out what I want to do. And I may just leave it like that, and then I'll just be able to stick stuff onto the cork board. Or figure that out. I don't know. Maybe keep this side out and just paint this. But we'll see. So that's going up there, and then plywood will be on that side more than likely. I'm not sure though, because that whole side I'm at a loss right now for it. I have this big cabinet I still have, which again, I don't know if it's going to stay or not. And the measurements I want, I haven't found anything to fit that area. So what might happen is I'm going to have to build this whole area. That, or if I can find something for free and cut it down and build on it. Like the place that I got this stuff from, which this trunk, everything in it, that cooler and this was all for $22. So yeah, here I am spending money again, but it's for something though. If not, I can always resell some of this stuff or just give it away. It doesn't matter. Just gonna try it out and see what works. But like I was saying is the place I got this stuff, there's this nice it has some drawers on the front of it, like a TV stand type thing, but there were these drawers, look like clothing drawers, and then there's also an open kind of like a cabinet thing that you open up. It has some shelves in there, and I liked it, and it was only for like $10, which I probably could have got for even cheaper than that. And he said they might be open this Saturday, because they don't normally like just open like business hours. They'll do like yard sale type of thing, like so Saturdays they might open, or if somebody's willing to spend a good amount of money, he'll show up there and meet them, and they can get whatever they wanted to get. Because like with the cooler, that's all I was gonna get at first. He was like, he wasn't willing to drive for a $7 cooler, and I was like, I understand that, but he called me today and said he was gonna be there, so that's why I got to go. And then I found out he had everything else in there. But I was measuring that TV stand to see if that'll fit over here, and I would just cut the side part and the top part out where you would stick the TV in, and move that away, and then just have that tall side pushed up over there. But I'm not sure if that'll fit in that spot. Plus the drawers would have it sitting up higher, about as high as this cabinet that I have right here, which is like 30 inches high, which is a little higher than what I want it to be, but it could still work. So I'm not sure. I might go back and get that Saturday, or I might not, and just build this whole area myself. I'm going to be doing some sketches. If not tonight, then tomorrow I'm going to be doing some sketches on this whole area, like more in detail as far as if I'm going to build it myself. And that's looking like it might be the way I'm going to go, just to make it just right for what I want. But we're going to see. Anyway, I'm not going to make this any longer than it already is. I'm going to be working on the AC tomorrow, and we're moving forward some more. Alright, here we go.